Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for your patience. We were a little bit behind today because of the janazah this afternoon. So thanks for your patience as we got everything set up. We're so happy to have you with us today. I'm Stacy Picard from the Social Services Office here at Al-Hijrah. And this is always such a very special celebration. This is a special program of all of our many programs. This one is near and dear to everyone's heart, so we're so happy to have you with us today to celebrate. Our students today are now in a very well-known and established program that started many years ago, but they are also a class of many firsts. They were, after a year of closures and restrictions, this was the first class to be back on site again, and after we started to slowly open up. They were the first to work in a modified space after we had to separate the classrooms so that there was enough room for distance and keeping them safe. And they were the first class to use all brand new upgraded sewing machines in their classrooms. The women in the afternoon class will be the first graduates from the advanced class, as Tahani mentioned, which was added to expand the program just this year. And all of the students were the first to take a class under our expanded partnership with Islamic Relief USA. Under the new partnership, we have grown our empowerment program by enhancing our intake assessment of every client to make sure that they're connected with health insurance, food access, housing, and secure employment. And in just the last 5 months, we've added over 20 new skills classes, certifications, and referral sources, including IT training, medical assisting, home health care, energy construction, HVAC training and certification, the Child Development Associate, urban gardening, cosmetology, paid apprenticeships, and more. Under the expanded program, our goal is to help make truly transformational change in the lives of the women who commit to it. And none of this would be possible without the financial investment and partnership of Islamic Relief USA. So we recognize and we thank them today. I'd like to introduce Sister Christina Tobias Nahi, who's with us today from Islamic Relief USA, and she's going to share a few words with you as well.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is indeed also one of my favorite programs. I am, as was mentioned, Christina from Islamic Relief. Our headquarters is in Alexandria, Virginia, but we are a national organization here in the United States. And this is a wonderful pilot program that we definitely, as we're watching, as it's expanding, as you mentioned, we're looking to see how to replicate it elsewhere. I'm the Director of Communications and Public Affairs, and I also have a colleague here as well from our communications team, so we might come and talk to you, some of you afterwards, about your experience, as we'd love to help promote this program further. This is near and dear to my heart personally. As I mentioned, I've been here since the beginning. I've been to a number of these graduation ceremonies, and just before coming, I actually asked our team how many we had been involved with. So if our data is correct, and Sister Tahani, I'm sure, can correct us, we've been doing this for about 8 years, and this should be our 15th cohort. And I'm very proud that this is our first advanced class. You have far surpassed me with your talent and dedication. I do not have these skills, and it's just beautiful. Every year when I come, I'm so impressed by seeing what you've made. So, as was mentioned, we know that this, has been a particularly difficult time, and we're very proud again of this cohort for transcending what has been a year with COVID, with a lot of job loss in our community, with children at home and out of school that you're also contending with. So even more, appreciation and respect for what you've done going through this program with all of these extra challenges that the cohorts before you did not experience. I guess just in closing, this is part of Islamic Relief's commitment to our gender justice and women's empowerment programming. We had intended last year to roll out a big global campaign all around the globe. We work internationally with a lot of programming, kind of uplifting women, skill building, livelihoods, the exact things we're doing right here where we have our headquarters in the US. Because of COVID, we weren't able to, but we have just now started unrolling some of that, and so I'm proud that as we are able to promote this program, it will be one of the first we're unrolling across the entire globe towards our women's empowerment programming, and we're very happy to highlight it, and we hope you will go out and take those machines and do great things for you and your families. So thank you.
Thank you, Sister Christina. I also wanted to recognize the families of all of the women who are graduating today, because whenever someone commits to a program like this, the class, if you're not familiar, is 100 hours of instruction. They began in early February and continued straight through with all the fluctuating circumstances of COVID. And whenever someone commits to something like that, it affects everyone in the family. So I want to thank each and every one of you for realizing the importance of committing to learning something new and improving yourself and contributing to your family and supporting your loved ones this past semester. And I hope every one of you are very proud of them today. Yeah, I know. And now I'd like to introduce our brother, Imam Farhan Siddiqui, to say a few words to our graduates today. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states المؤمنون بالمؤمنات بعضهم أولياء بعض يأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر ويقيموا الصلاة ويؤتون الزكاة ويطيع الله ورسوله أولئك سيرحمهم الله إن الله عزيز حكيم. That the believers, both men and women, support one another. They order what is right and forbid what is good. They keep up the prayer and pay the prescribed alms, the zakah. They obey Allah and His Messenger. Allah will give His mercy to such people. Allah is mighty and wise. And what really stands out in this verse is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reinforces this concept of men reinforcing women and women reinforcing men. And the only way that can happen is if both of these parties are empowered. Allah does not distinguish between men and women in terms of what they are supposed to do to help one another. And a man cannot help a woman if he himself is not empowered. And a woman cannot help a man if she herself is not empowered. And it's very important for them to have a strong knowledge base. It's very important for them to have a good skill set. And it's very important for both of them to be extremely motivated. And it's wonderful to see programs like this, where we encourage each other to do good, where we support one another, where we actually come out and we give a skill set that is practical, something that we can use in our day-to-day lives, and something for many that a skill set they didn't even know that they had, an ability that they didn't even know was there. And it's wonderful that Al-Hijrah, Islamic Relief, and other organizations are really empowering not only our sisters, but encouraging our brothers. And this is a group of people that sometimes we overlook. Because even though it is the sisters who are here working and putting their time in and putting their efforts, it's because some of the brothers really want them to be encouraged and really want them to be empowered. We work together, and that is the beauty of the community, that we support one another. And there are some cultural, gaps that do need to be filled for sure. There's no doubt about that. But it is through programs like this that those gaps are slowly being filled. Only thing we have to do is work a little bit harder, communicate a little bit better, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will continue to bless these programs. He will continue to bless the individuals, and He will continue to bless both our brothers and our sisters. So I hope and I pray that Allah makes this as a means of bridging that cultural gap and bridging those shortcomings that we all have. Because the goal at the end of the day is for all of us to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not just for our sisters to draw near to Him. It is not just for our brothers to draw near to Him, but for all of us to draw near to Him together. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless everyone here, to bless this program, to bless all of those who are involved, to bless anyone who is supporting this program, and to guide all of those who aren't. I mean.
Thank you, Imam Farhan. Some of our sisters would like to share their experience with you today. So I'd like to ask any of the sisters who are graduating today who would like to say a few words to please come up at this time. And while they're coming, making their way to the front, let me just share with the rest of you that if you look around, you can see they've displayed some of the things that they have made on this side table. Also, the valances on the windows into the masala were new this year. They had made, another class had made the previous valances, and through over time, and the kids that play in here, play basketball and whatnot, some of them had been pulled and stretched, and so they replaced the valances. And in our advanced class, and let me just tell you, the difference is that in our beginner class, they're learning how to cut the patterns, how to cut the fabric. They're learning the stitches, how to use the machine. In our advanced class, which again was new this semester, they're learning really things that can help them make an income and contribute to their family's income. So things like alterations and commercial drapery and commercial cushions. And they made these new cushions on the bench that sits on the porch in front of the social services office, so you can admire their work. Sisters, please.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My heart is pounding as I am standing here. It's the first time in front of so many people I had to speak. But the reason I chose to come here, because I really love this program, and I wanted to show my gratitude, and I wanted to say thank you to all the people that has started this program, especially our mentor, Sister Fatima, very soft-spoken person, very kind, very gentle. I couldn't believe that. It felt like we are in preschool and we are making continuous mistake, and she would come with a very soft voice, come very close, and she will just say, "No, let's do that again. It was not right." So that was beautiful. Another thing, I really wanted to say thank you to Stacy, Lamise, and Sister Nabila. They are the one who made sure that the decorum of the class stay intact. They helped us to stay focused. They kept on checking on us in the classroom, making sure we arrived on time, we did not miss the classes. They sent us text and encouragement, the constant encouragement. It was very consistent. So it was beautiful. I just wanted to say that the genuineness and the sincerity of all these people, it has been very inspiring. And may Allah bless this place. May Allah bless all the people who have been involved in this program. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. I am very glad to be in this program. It was my second class to take in the Al-Hijrah. My first class was nutrition, which I learned a lot. Healthy eating and moving. It was a great class. So this class, if I tell you, one of the youngest in my family, so I never did any life skill like sewing or stitching anything. So I was very, very, basic. So I learned a lot with my sister Fatima, mashallah. She's a great teacher. I really thank her from the bottom of my heart. And it was a challenging for me, but I come a long way. Mashallah, I did the skirt, we did curtain, we made a dress, mashallah, masks. So I'm thankful all the skills that I learned, and I hope I can teach my daughters, because this is one of the things that all women and men to know, because it's a great skill that you can stitch your own clothes or sew a clothes for yourself, because what you do yourself is the best than somebody else. What they made it for you, you might not be happy, or it's not what you really wanted. So this is a great class, and I recommend everyone to teach their daughters as well the skill. And Allah said, what you know, you have to take it to the second level and teach other people as well. So don't just keep it to yourself. So keep expanding it. So I thank that Hijrah, and I continue, and I wish I can support more to help out this program to grow. And I'm looking forward in the future to take more classes. Thank you so much for all your help and for coming and supporting us, this program. I thank you all.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, today I want first to thank everyone at Al-Hijrah, mostly Stacy, who makes this to happen. I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. I also want to thank my lovely teacher, Sister Fatima, who helped me to learn new skills that I never think that I will learn easily, because she was kind, patient, and she encouraged me. Even if I say I don't know how to do it or I can't do it, she makes me to do, and I see her kindness and everything make me to learn everything that I didn't know, like that I make that blue and white dress, I make skirts, I make skirts and a shirt, and also I make a blue jeans for the skirt, and cushions, curtains, and extra. So I can't say how my heart is bouncing when I see all these things. My sisters, they help me everything to know things. And our class are beginners, but we help each other. Even though we didn't know a lot, but we help each other, we encourage each other. And sewing is something I have been doing it. I'm so happy that I did it in here, Darul Hijrah. Thank you very much, all of you who come and who encourage us and who teach us everything that we didn't know it, but I'm thanking all of you. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Ipar. I'm probably the youngest one in the beginners class, but alhamdulillah, I think if it's one thing I really learned in the sewing class is that, mashallah, everyone was really wise, especially Sister Fatima. And I really want to just thank her personally, because I think being a teacher is not easy, especially when a student messes up 500 times on a little sewing stitch. And one of the most beautiful traits of Sister Fatima is that she's really patient. And it's not always easy to have this sabr. So I really wanted to thank her from the bottom of my heart for all of her pure intentions to help each and every one of her students, both beginner and advanced. May Allah reward you for your pure intentions and for your skills and just for your inspiring heart, mashallah. And thank you so much for this beautiful staff that made this happen, and Islamic Relief and Al-Hijrah. We really do appreciate it. Jazakallah khair, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sisters, for sharing your stories and some of your experience. Hearing it from you personally and what this class meant to you and what your experience was like means more than anything I could say or anyone else will say today. So thank you for sharing that. And Isa, my heart is also pounding, and it also makes my heart sing to see all these beautiful things that you made. So thank you. We have a special guest, our Deputy Director of Interfaith Outreach, Fazia Dean, is with us. Sister Fazia, would you like to wish our sisters well today?
Oh, thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. I see also my colleague Shelly from Mom Network. Yay, Mom Network is in the house. And we're all here from Outreach and Interfaith and the Imam and everyone. We're all here to support you. And my heart is pounding every time I come to one of these events and I see these beautiful dresses, because I always tell Sister Fatima I'm waiting to wear an outfit so I can gladly go out into the world, spread dawah, and say, this is from our social services sewing class. So congratulations, Mabruk, and God bless you, and I'm looking forward to your business and success. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to invite Sister Fatima up. We're going to award the certificates and the gifts to all of our graduates. When I call your name, please come up. Sister Fatima is going to give you your certificate, and Lamis will give you your graduation gift. We'll start with the beginner class. Leila Ahmed. Ifar Anwar.
Thank you. I know we're so sorry.
I know. Aiza Butt. Congratulations. Dakar Yassin. Siham El Majid. Tahira Butt. Sister Tahira is overseas, and this is her husband accepting for her. So congratulations to our beginner class. If you haven't been at one of these special graduations before and you're wondering what's happening, each of our beginner graduates gets a brand new machine that they can keep so that they can continue to work as a seamstress from home. So congratulations to all of you, Mabruk. Now for our advanced class, Ifat Raja. Congratulations. Najat Al-Bakari. Congratulations, sister. Bibi Zainab Giassi. Jeanette Hale. Congratulations. And Nafisa Mohammed Taha. Nafisa, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So congratulations to all of our graduates. Let's give them one more big hand of applause. I want to say a final word to our graduates, and then Imam Farhan will close our ceremony, and I'm inviting you to please stay for lunch. They're bringing the food out shortly, and so we invite you to stay and walk around and see the beautiful things that the students have made and just enjoy a meal together. To the students, I want to say, remember that this is not the ending, but rather a beginning for you, because now that your semester is complete, you will have opportunities to take the next level of instruction, to participate in our entrepreneurship boot camp in the fall, or in an advanced professional externship over the summer. So there's so much ahead of you. This is just the first beautiful step for you. So congratulations to you all. The whole community is very proud of you today. Imam Farhan?
We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless this gathering, to bless every single individual involved, and we ask Allah to make this program a means as a way to draw near to Him Azza wa Jal. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this program a means to open our hearts, to open our minds, to make it a way to bridge all the shortcomings and all the gaps that we have individually in our hearts and we collectively have as a community. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this a means to draw near to Him and to put it on our scale of good deeds. And I ask Him Azza wa Jal to make it a means to wipe away all of our bad deeds and all of our shortcomings. And finally, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to gather us in His paradise just like He gathered us here today, and for all of us to enter His paradise just as we all walked up with pride when our names were called, that we will be proudly called on that day to enter His paradise. Ameen. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
Thank you again, everyone, for coming. And as they're getting the food out and getting it ready, and she's going to hate this, but I just want to introduce one more time and ask Sister Fatima, our instructor, who herself is a very accomplished professional seamstress in the area, to please stand and be recognized, and give her a big hand. Okay, enjoy yourselves, and we'll have the food out in just a few minutes here.